Typecasting, one of the biggest challenges for successful television stars. It's what happens when an actor becomes so strongly tied to their TV character that audiences struggle to accept them in other roles. Sometimes, these characters achieve pop culture status thanks to an iconic outfit or a catchphrase that lives on for decades. Breaking free from such a lasting image, especially after a series ends, can be an uphill battle. In other cases, it's not about fame but about perception. An actor may play a role so convincingly that studios doubt their versatility. Or a child star might face the tough transition to adult roles. This can result in a short career or limited opportunities. Yet, not all actors stay trapped in typecasting. Some rise above it, proving their range and embracing new challenges. In this video, we'll highlight 10 remarkable actors from the 1960s and 70s who defied the odds. They stepped beyond their iconic roles, explored diverse projects, and showcased their talent across various mediums. So here are 10 stars who rewrote their stories. We begin with Raymond Burr, the star of the iconic TV drama Perry Mason, where he played Los Angeles criminal defense lawyer Perry Mason. The series became a groundbreaking legal-themed show, and one of the longest-running in its genre. Burr's commanding presence made it nearly impossible for viewers to separate the man from the character. Whenever Burr appeared on screen, the shadow of Perry Mason followed. He wasn't just playing a part. He had become synonymous with legal brilliance, making it difficult for audiences to see him as anything else. However, Burr proved his versatility by later starring in another hit series, Ironside. He played a former chief detective bound to a wheelchair, working as a consultant for the San Francisco police. This role showcased Burr's range as an actor and ensured his career thrived across both film and television. Next, we have Andy Griffith, who charmed audiences as Sheriff Andy Taylor in The Andy Griffith Show. Andy was a mild-mannered sheriff in a small, slow-paced town. That's an image that can be tough to overcome. Having his real name in the show's title added to the challenge of separating himself from his character. But after the show, he expanded his repertoire with dramatic roles in comedy specials. In addition, Griffith defied expectations when he starred in another hit show called Matlock. In that series, he portrayed a sharp defense attorney. This role further solidified his legacy as one of television's most beloved and talented actors. Dick Van Dyke, known for playing Rob Petrie in The Dick Van Dyke Show, was another actor whose show carried his name. Unlike many TV stars, Van Dyke successfully transitioned to film and theater throughout his career. Later, he impressed viewers with his portrayal of Dr. Mark Sloan in Diagnosis Murder. In this role, Van Dyke embodied a crime-solving doctor who worked alongside his detective son. This career move was a perfect showcase of Van Dyke's dramatic range, and it extended his career for many years. Mary Tyler Moore began her ascent to fame as Laura Petrie in The Dick Van Dyke Show. She could easily have been typecast as simply the sweet wife in a 60s sitcom. But just 4 years after the show ended, she headlined The Mary Tyler Moore Show, portraying Mary Richards, a career woman navigating life with warmth and wit. This series made Moore a household name and earned her immense respect within the entertainment industry. Moore also transitioned seamlessly to film and theater, earning 3 Golden Globe Awards, 7 Primetime Emmy Awards, and was nominated for an Academy Award. That's a pretty impressive transition. Then there is Buddy Ebsen, who starred as Jed Clampett in The Beverly Hillbillies. With his folksy mannerisms, iconic outfits, and repeated catchphrases, Jed Clampett was the kind of character that could lead to typecasting. Yet Ebsen defied the odds by taking on the role of Private Detective Barnaby Jones in the hit series Barnaby Jones. Already well established as a talented actor and dancer, having even performed with Shirley Temple, Ebsen's transition marked a surprising evolution in his career. Sherman Hemsley brought life to George Jefferson, the brash, no-nonsense neighbor of the Bunkers in All in the Family. His popularity was so immense that the network spun off his character into a new series, The Jeffersons, which enjoyed a decade of success. You would think that after playing a character with such a strong personality, Hemsley would have trouble finding work after the series ended. However, after The Jeffersons, Hemsley surprised audiences by starring in a new sitcom called Amen, where he portrayed Deacon Ernest Fry. His versatility and charisma ensured he remained active in television and theater for years to come. Marla Gibbs made her mark as Florence, the sharp-witted maid in The Jeffersons, a role she embodied for 10 years. Many argue that she was a major contributor to the show's success. Despite the risk of typecasting, Gibbs broke free by starring in her own series called 227. She played Mary Jenkins, a clever resident of a Washington, D.C. apartment building. Not only did Gibbs star in the show, but she also served as a creative consultant and even performed the opening theme song. We should also mention that Regina King, who played the teenage daughter Brenda in 227, went on to become a successful director, producer, and an Academy Award-winning actress. Amazingly, Gibbs, who is now in her 90s, continues to shine in movies, TV shows, and theater, thus proving that her talent knows no bounds. Sally Field charmed audiences in her early TV roles. Her first show was called Gidget, where she played a spirited California teenager named Gidget. Next, she starred as Sister Bertrill in the quirky sitcom The Flying Nun. While these roles might seem limiting, Field shattered expectations by transitioning to dramatic films. Her exceptional talent earned her multiple Academy Awards, solidifying her status as one of the most respected actors in the entertainment industry. Larry Hagman played Major Anthony Nelson in I Dream of Jeannie. Though comedy roles often make dramatic transitions tricky, Hagman defied the odds by becoming J.R. Ewing in the primetime drama, Dallas. J.R. was a scheming oil tycoon who quickly became the villain everyone loved to hate. This resulted in Hagman becoming the breakout star of the show. His character appeared in every single episode of Dallas. And then we have the unforgettable Who Shot J.R. cliffhanger. That episode captured the nation's attention and marked one of TV's greatest moments. But Hagman's success didn't stop after Dallas. He continued to maintain a thriving career in television and film. Carroll O'Connor's portrayal of Archie Bunker in All in the Family was clearly the most controversial character to appear on television at the time. Archie's bigoted views sparked debates across the nation. Even Life magazine called the show a wretched program. O'Connor's acting was so convincing that people could not separate him from his controversial character, Archie Bunker. But in reality, his role simply exposed the absurdity of prejudice, earning him 4 Emmys. O'Connor carried Archie's character into a new show called Archie Bunker's Place. But since he was basically still the same character, critics feared he would become typecast. However, O'Connor proved his range by starring as Chief Bill Gillespie in a new series called In the Heat of the Night. This was a dramatic role that won him his 5th Emmy. The show's success, including 2 NAACP Image Awards for Best Dramatic Series, marked an incredible turnaround for O'Connor's career. No wonder TV Guide named him, along with many others in this video, among the 50 greatest TV stars of all time. In this video, we recognized a remarkable group of actors who defied typecasting to maintain thriving careers. Their talent, adaptability, and determination allowed them to shine for decades, despite being closely tied to iconic TV characters. Of course, there are many others who achieved similar success. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know which actors you think overcame typecasting and how they managed to do it. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.